guys. So I'm gonna be doing, this is a quick little intro guide to StreamElements. So I've had a few people come up to me and ask me on how to move from Streamlabs to StreamElements. I know there's plenty of guides out there that are probably way better than this, but I was asked personally if I could make a video on it. So I'm gonna make a quick little video on how to do some basic stuff and moving from Streamlabs to StreamElements essentially. Okay, so first you want to pull this up. Obviously go to StreamElements.com, log in, make an account, and then once you're in the account, you'll see over here on the side you have your dashboard, your activity feed, OBS Live, alerts and overlays, partnership stuff, which I don't really know. I'm not even looking at that. Your revenue, obviously, if you want to set all that stuff up, loyalty stuff, bot stuff, more thingies to do down here, right? So, what you want to do is, I think it's on the front page as well, but you'll see this advertised or even in your account on the side right here. Download that. That's the first step, because you need OBS Live, because that's why you're here, because you're moving from Streamlabs OBS to OBS Live or StreamElements. This OBS Live is essentially just OBS Studio with some integrations. So, yeah, once you get that installed, launch it, and then this is where we'll move into my overlays. Right here, themes gallery. It just gives you different stuff you can add to your stream. You know, themes, alerts, widgets, stuff to spice it up. You know. Anyway, so you go to your overlays, right? It should be blank for you currently. You click here. Does that even work? Okay, never mind. But anyways, so if you have alerts and whatnot from Streamlabs, you can import them over. So you'll go up to here to the top, hit import. You'll hit Streamlabs. It'll direct you there. You'll do the whole process of importing everything over. It's really simple. I'm not going to click on it because I've already done it, and I'm not going to try to relog into my Streamlabs. But it's really simple. Click on that, follow the steps. You can read. Shouldn't be that hard. Once you get it imported over here, then you'll have your, like for example right here, the Streamlabs imported alert box. So you can go in there, you can edit everything. I'm going to go into my current alert box. Essentially, it'll give you the same example. Go into here, right? And this is your overlays for pretty much everything. Where you set stuff up. It might look a little overwhelming at first, but it's really not that difficult. You'll have your alert box over here, right? Click on that. It'll pop up settings and position to size. So position to size, right now that's not typically the size I use, but this is a different alert pre-packaged thing that I got. Essentially, you want this 1920 by 1080, right? Especially for Streamlabs overlays, depending. My older overlays for my alerts, they had to be set at 1920 by 1080 for them to work correctly with the OBS and the alerts. So if you have run into issues like that, just adjust the size. So here we'll go to settings. You'll see follow alert, sub, tip, cheer, host, raid, purchase alert. So these are all enabled. These two I have disabled because of my Streamlabs alert box. I still use those alerts because I have a billion different variations. Yeah, so you click on your setting cogwheel thing down here. Like you set your image, so you set up the image you want to use. Like for example, as you see, I got a whole bunch of images in here. And you can upload, you can get sounds, videos, which I haven't quite figured out how to use yet, but you know, all the sounds and stuff, upload all that, set your pictures. You can go down to this is not a good example. We'll go to subscriber alert, for example. Same thing, you go down here to variation settings, right? Then you can set your new variation. So you can set a community gift, gift sub. For example, you hit settings, the community gift, at least condition requirement 2. So it has to, obviously for a gift, it's a community gift sub, it has to be 2 or more. And then I set my own separate alerts, my own separate image, typically. Same thing with gift sub. Same thing with, obviously you can set variations for, you know, amount of months subscribe. I haven't done that yet. So if you want to set like a 6-month alert, a 1-year alert, etc. But yeah, so that's essentially, you know, your alert box. It's pretty much same thing for all of them. Just add images, sounds, blah, 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 right? So from there, want to figure out how to take it from here and put it into OBS Live, right? Well, here's the real easy part. So I'm pretty sure I'll pull it over, but so pull this over, right? So this is your OBS Live. So I have this my example right here, my example scene. So you'll go into here, right? To create your first scene, you'll hit this. Type in what you want for your scene. I typed in main scene 1. Then you can see I have my chat box here. It's integrated. Activity feed. You can go up to StreamElements up here at the top, and they have different stuff. You can do the media request widget, so you can plug it in somewhere. So like I'll pull it up, right? See, boom, right there. So click that out. You can also download a ground control, which is a separate little program you can use to monitor stuff. I use that just for media requests mainly on a separate feed because I can make it bigger. And here you can just go back and switch to OBS Studio, or just uninstall OBS Live and go back to normal stuff, right? I don't know what activate overlays is. I'm assuming it involves your overlays from your StreamElements. So if you want to play around with that, go ahead. But I'm showing you how I do it. Same with this. I don't know anything about that. Anyways, so you want to get your alerts over to StreamElements, or yes, OBS Live. So you go down here, right, on your new scene. You go to your sources, you hit this little plus button. You can see you got your video capture device. That's for your webcam. Window capture, if you need to capture a window. Media source, you want to do that. You do images. Game capture for the games. Display capture, which is this right here. And then browser source, right? And depending, you might have to add audio input and output, depending. Just so you can pick up your mic and your desktop. So you hit browser source. And so we'll be like, okay, alerts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Right? Easy. So from there, this is where you'll get. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where is my StreamElements? There it is. This is where this comes in. So you'll go here, say your follow alert or whatever, or just in general your alerts. You want to transfer them over with your browser source. You'll hit preview, and you'll click this right here. You'll copy that whole link. Click this like right here. Click the copyright. Copy. Boom. Minimize that. You go in here, paste, and see that's pasted in there. You can also open it in the overlay editor as well. Set this. I usually set this 1920 by 1080. I delete all this. Hit OK. I'm not going to because I don't want to mess with that. And then yeah, and then if you want to test your alerts, you can go over to this little block if you already have stuff preset and hit this. It's not going to work because I don't have my alerts on this page. Or you can go back to your actual alert overlay editor. Click here. Click here, right? It says emulate. That, I think that's the right word. You want. It says you can see a little checkbox that says preview live on stream. It's not going to show up on my OBS right now. But anyway, so you have different things you can test. So let's test my follow event. Konnichiwa! See? Boom. Right there. Let's test a gift. Gifted sub. Easy, right? All right. So that's essentially how you set up your alert box for OBS Live or StreamElements. I'll give you a quick example of one of my scenes. We'll go to my main screen, right? Turn on display capture, and let's test an alert. So let's test the follow from 16 hours ago.
Konnichi fucking wa!
See? Boom. Easy. And go back to the main test screen. So there's a lot of things you can do with OBS Studio /live. From my understanding, people like using it over labs because you can do more customization, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just, you know, since I've been streaming off and on since 2014, I just, you know, I started with OBS, moved to OBS Studio, then I tried Streamlabs, didn't like it, and went back to OBS Studio, and then I found this, and I use this, which is great if you only have 2 monitors, for example. I used to only have 2 monitors, now I have 3, so it's a little more. It's a little better to have 3 monitors, but anyways, you got your stream chat box and all that, so it's very helpful when you are on a 2 monitor setup and you have your OBS just on one screen. Therefore, you can still read chat, you still see activities, you still do media requests, all on one screen while you have your main other screen for your game, and just, you know, it's nice. But other than that, that is pretty much how you just set up StreamElements, and, you know, move from Streamlabs, StreamElements, import it, transfer over to browser source, and, you know, from there it's just really just plug and play, plug your stuff in, adjust it, size. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of guides out there that can get you going on that. But yeah, that is the little quick guide. If you enjoyed the little info that I gave, you know, hit that like button, subscribe if you want, it's free, and we'll catch y'all in another video.